Ray's First Day, the first story in the Capable series. Written by Danny Jordan. Illustrated by Agustina Perciante. American Sign Language reading performed by Raquel McPeek Rodriguez. It was a day like any other, yet it felt different from any day Ray had experienced before. A bowl full of puffy cereal sat on the table in front of her. The trusty family pup sat anxiously, hoping for just one scrumptious puff to drop on the floor. There was a buzz in the house. Ray's parents were running here, rushing there. Her mom, again and again, ran a brush through Ray's wonderfully wavy hair. Ray's dad, as always, was pacing back and forth, going over her daily affirmations.
You are smart. You are strong. You are capable. You are a warrior.
And just like every other day, every other time he had said the word capable, a jolt ran through her. Ray had never mentioned the jolt to them, or her power. Capable was actually more than just a word. It was something very real, very powerful, and kind of scary. Ray thought,
maybe I should finally just tell them. Nope.
There was already so much going on today. It was her first day of school. Adding to the excitement was the last thing she wanted to do.
You are strong. You are capable.
Dad, you know I know all these things. Why do you repeat them over and over again?
Why do you think I repeat them over and over again?
Because you want me to know the power I possess, and that my value is tied to more than just one thing. You want me to know that my differences are what make me unique.
Ray knew that she was capable, but her parents had no idea of the hidden power she possessed. If only they knew just how capable she was. If only her dad knew just how true his words were. Ray's difference didn't just make her unique. Her difference, it made her super. Wrapped up in thought, she almost didn't hear her mom call. Ray! Come on, grab your backpack. The time had come. It was time to leave for school. All of a sudden, this great power Ray possessed didn't seem so super. The fear of going to school for the first time ever, it felt too big. Just then, her dad swooped her up and flew her to her car, and for that moment, the fear flew away too. The rain spat from the sky, villainous, pounding against the windshield, as the family car rolled through town towards Ray's school.
Maybe they'll just cancel school,
Ray said hopefully as she looked out the car window.
Wouldn't that be spectacular? We'd just drive to somewhere far away and have an awesome adventure.
Ray's dad said. Not happening, her mom replied.
Wah.
Ray and her dad said in unison. The reality of an already scary day, getting even worse, started to sink in.
How will we even get to play outside if it's raining?
Ray asked.
You'll play inside. It won't be that bad. And remember, we talked about all the ways you can enjoy indoor recess, playing with puzzles, reading a book, or enjoying arts and crafts.
Ray's dad said. Ray liked puzzles and art, but she loved the outdoors. For her, outside was where the fun was. where the adventure lived, where the sky wasn't even the limit. As they pulled up to the front of the school, all of the kids and parents were rushing inside to escape the powerful rain that showered down on them.
I need to do something about this,
Ray said to herself. What was that, honey? Ray's mom asked as she parked the car. Ray knew she could talk to her parents about anything, but she decided this wasn't the time. She simply stated,
I said, I'm so excited about this.
Her mom and dad knew something was up. But with a shared glance, they let it go. They all took a deep breath together, exhaled, whipped open their doors, and made a mad dash for the front entrance of the school. When they arrived at the classroom door, there was a flurry of noise. The teacher, Miss Meek, walked over and invited Ray inside. She reached for Ray's right hand. Ray quickly pulled away. You see, not only was this Ray's first day of school, this was the first time Ray's superpower could possibly be revealed to others. She was scared of how people would react. Ray's parents' fears were different, however. They were nervous about Ray being out on her own, without them, for the first time. Though Ray was able to keep her superpower super secret, her right arm was not like everyone else's, and others often pointed it out. While most kids are born with 2 bones in each forearm, Ray was born with only 1 bone in her right forearm. Because of this, her right arm was shorter than her left, and her hand had 2 fingers. It wasn't strange to Ray because it was all she knew. It only seemed to be something that other people cared about.
Mommy, Daddy, I don't want to do this.
What have we always said?
Ray thought to herself confidently.
I am smart. I am strong. I am capable. I am a warrior.
But as she looked around the bustling classroom, her heart began to race.
I am different.
Yes, and what else?
Ray's dad asked.
Some people will look at me differently, and that's okay. We're all different, and it's our individual differences and experiences that make our world super,
Ray said.
Yes, and how fun would it be if we were all the same?
No fun,
Ray said.
Right, so let's have some fun today. Let's be different and embrace that. And your limb difference, it doesn't define you. It's just one of the many things that makes you unique.
Ray's dad said. She knew he was right, but still, kids can be mean. Just then, a few classmates ran over to Ray, pointing at her. Ray leaned towards her dad. The kids looked at her curiously. What happened to your arm?
I was born this way, and it's our differences that make us super.
That's right.
Do you want to come play with us?
Yes.
Ray gave her parents a quick hug, and she was off. Her mom and dad watched with great pride as Ray ran out into the world on her own. With one big challenge overcome, Ray was feeling calmer. The morning was packed with fun activities and lessons. But as recess grew closer, the mood in the classroom changed. The rain was still pounding down outside, and their playground was looking more like a water park than anything else. I'm sorry to report that recess will be inside today, kids, Miss Meek said. The class let out a collective.
Aww.
Upon hearing the kids' disappointment, Ray felt the same energy she had experienced at home, creeping up inside of her again.
Maybe this is the time.
Time for what?
Ray hadn't realized she was thinking out loud, But Ray trusted Lex for some reason, a reason she couldn't explain yet.
It's time for me to share what really makes me different.
Right.
What I'm about to do, nobody would ever imagine I could do. The stares that I get from others, the questions about my arm, it's all energy, and I can use it in a super powerful way.
Okay.
In the blink of an eye, Ray bolted to the back of the room and slid behind the bookshelves. What happened next could not be disguised by the tall shelves she attempted to hide herself behind. A flash of light immediately flooded the classroom. Miss Meek and the students all whipped their heads around to see what the source of the bright illumination was. They all looked on in amazement. Was the ray of light coming from Ray? Or from the sun? Or were they one? It was impossible to tell. Just as quickly as the blaze of light appeared, it was gone. And so was the rain. The clouds parted, and the sun began to peek through. The sun grew brighter, quickly drying up the water, almost as if it had been commanded to do so. The students looked on, stunned, not understanding what they had just seen. Miss Meek's jaw was practically on the floor. Okay, class, I guess we're having recess outside today.
Yay!
Ray smiled as her classmates all rushed out to the playground. Outside, Lex and Ray floated back and forth, side by side on the swings.
Phew, that worked out way better than I expected.
Yeah, that was wowza. I didn't think other people had those powers.
Other people?
Yeah, I mean, I thought only superheroes in movies could do those sorts of things.
Surprise!
Your parents know?
No way.
Are you going to tell them?
I will tell them someday, but for now, I'm perfectly content knowing that my difference made a difference.
That night, a supermoon dominated the sky. As Ray gazed out of her bedroom window at the massive glowing orb, she wondered,
Am I the only one?
one day she would discover that there were, in fact, other kids, capables like her, staring at the same moon, eager to share their own unique superpowers with the world. To be continued. Ray's First Day, the first story in the Capables series. Written by Danny Jordan. Illustrated by Agustina Perciante. American Sign Language reading performed by Raquel McPeek Rodriguez. American Sign Language interpretation by Samantha Ettlin. Video filmed by Simon English. Video edited by Emilio Mazur. Narrated by Danielle Judovits. Ray voiced by Nicole Kelly. Mom voiced by Danielle Judovits. Dad voiced by Danny Jordan. Lex voiced by Stephanie Thomas. Miss Meek voiced by Danielle Judovits. Additional students voiced by Emerson Jordan, Danielle Judovits, Stephanie Thomas, Arlo Herrera, Sienna Judovits, and Eden Judovits. Audiobook edited by Chris Sisley. The Capables is a registered trademark of Stretch Run Media, LLC. All rights reserved.